Good evening, everyone. I am Daniel Vestine. Beside me is a new voice, Dan Shahida. You are now watching Holliston Hub HCAT here at the Kamitian Field. It is senior night. Dan, what do you think the Panthers need to do to come away with a win tonight?
Well, I think the first thing they really need to do is score the first goal.
Yeah.
They've had a lot of success scoring the first goal. When they don't score the first goal, they have not done well. So that's a really important thing they need to do.
Yep, senior night tonight. We're celebrating all the seniors for Holliston as alongside of the seniors for Ashland. Holliston go into the game with a record of 8-5-3. They're ranked 87th in Massachusetts. On the other hand, the Ashland Clockers have a record of 9-4-2. They're ranked 10th in the league, 66th in Massachusetts. So Holliston actually has a higher seed in the MIIA rankings, even though they have a worse record. So an interesting game tonight as we're about to kick things off here at Kamitian Field. And we are now underway at Kamitian Field. Brian Tavy starts things off out of bounds off the kickoff. So Dan, you're a parent of a person on this team, right? Ethan Shahida. What's it like being a parent for a person playing in a star game? It's not his senior night yet. He has a couple years left, right? But what is it like to see his friends play in one of their last home games of their high school careers?
I'm sure it's pretty emotional. His brother graduated last year, so he did get to experience that. I think he's glad he has a couple more years to go before he gets to do this on his own.
Yep. Andre Costa tried to thread that one in the box. Brian Tavy able to gather a counterattack and an opportunity here. Taken away by Hunter Meggs. Hunter Meggs for Ashland. Really strong, fast defender. Very hard to take the ball away from him once he gains it from you. Shahida to throw it in. Looking in towards the box. Montalto with the shot. Too high.
Close. They've had a lot of success lately with their throw-ins. Hopefully they can keep that up.
Yeah, I think you mentioned to me before the game, they scored off a throw-in last game, right? Or is it the game before that?
So last game in the final seconds, they scored on an Ethan throw-in and Owen header to tie Hopkinton 1-1. It was a fantastic finish for us.
Yep, so Holliston has not had the best of luck in their past two games. Both coming out as ties. They tied against Westwood at Holliston, and then they tied again against Hopkinton. Ashland with an opportunity here. The cross. No one was near that back post. Can Tiago Jacob take that one? Yes, he can. On that left foot, looking inside towards Souza. Headed out of bounds by Garcias for the Panthers.
Yeah, we've had some injuries with our offensive players, with Andrew Granfors and Danny Burke and Brian Tabe the last few games. That's really affected our offense.
Tiago Jacob just trying to regain possession for this Clocker side. Clockers are a very difficult team. It's going to be hard to take the ball away from them.
Yeah, I think they have the best foot skills in the league.
Both teams in a 4-3-3 formation. Burke playing that false 9 for the Panthers. On the other side, Souza, the lone striker up top. In net for both sides is, once again, Luke Mayhew. And on the other side, Sebron Feenstra.
Luke's had a really good first year in goal. He's only a sophomore, and he's got 7 shutouts this year. Holliston's doing really good on defense, only giving up 0.75 goals per game. Ashland's a little bit worse at 0.93 a game, but still, that's really good, less than a goal a game.
Yep. It's going to be interesting to see what the Clockers do with their keeper situation. They usually play Feenstra first half, and then senior Mikey Flynn in the second half. But we'll see what they do tonight.
Well, it's nice to have two goalies.
Yeah.
Ashland's definitely the more offensive team. They averaged 2.67 goal a game, and Holliston's only 1.8. So we have lots of low-scoring games.
Holliston certainly want to walk away with a win tonight, as it is their senior night. Throw in for the Clockers. Shahida able to kick that one out of bounds. Another clocker throw. This one deep. Bailey Fong with it. Fong missed the game 2 games ago, but happy to be back on the field in this away game. Clockers actually beat Dedham 2-1 last game, and Holliston has struggled, losing twice against Dedham in this season. So interesting to see how they play. Clockers a physical side, while the Panthers like to play more possession-based. The foul is called. And a large kick up the field by Shahida. Montalto tries to win it, and he does. And then taken away from him.
Still in.
Out of bounds for a Panthers throw.
These Holliston throw-ins are really dangerous with Ethan's long throws. It's even better than a corner kick, really.
Yeah, but your son is a very powerful throw, right?
Well, he can aim it. So it's nice. It's a nice weapon for him.
This one towards the box, headed out, and Feenstra will call for it.
Hey, before I forget, I do want to have a special shout-out for our number 1 Holliston fan, Claire Grandforce. Thank you so much for your support this year.
Possession regained, and there is Grandforce with the ball. Montalto trying to stay with it. It's going to be difficult for this Panthers offense to dribble behind. They might have to take some longer shots, which they've done the past couple games.
Yeah, we really have to pass it more to each other. We're trying to do a lot of one-on-one stuff. It's just tough against these very skilled defenders. Looks like Danny on the corner kick.
This one curling towards that back post. Shahida could not get ahead on it. Out of bounds for a Clocker throw-in. So again, senior night celebrating all the seniors. Owen Montalto, Max Lieberman, Danny Burke, Jonathan Garcia, Hugh Fitzgerald, Kellen Dietz, Theo Schmidt, and Matt Kipp. Congratulations to all of you for a great career. You still have one game left after this. That's a great play to keep the ball at his feet. Danny Burke to keep it. Burke committed to Bates College, D3 school.
Up in Maine.
Pretty
right?
recently, if I remember correctly. Played for IFA in the NAL League. Pretty accomplished player still in high school, would you say?
Yeah, it was great to have him sign back and play with us this year after missing last year to play with his club team.
Keyshawn Graham goes down around the 20-yard line.
Oh, it's a dangerous spot.
Yep. Costa decides to play a click towards that back post, the header. He was offsides anyway.
It's a lucky break. We got caught last game on a quick goal like that. Hopefully they'd learn their lesson. I really don't want to go down 1-0 to this team. It looked like a pretty even game so far.
Yep.
Back and forth. Which is good. You want a good game for senior night.
Alejandro Cornelio setting this ball down. Cornelio played for Juventus and GPS. Was actually on my GPS team back many years ago.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I think there's a few boys that play on the same club teams between Ashland and Hopkinton, which is kind of interesting. All kind of bragging rights.
Ball being settled down. Looking for somewhere to go. McHugh will have no problem with that one. It was Victor Andrade trying to find things out for the Clockers, but Luke McHugh was the only one in the area. A hard challenge. Bailey Fong, no call.
Got to play to the whistle.
Brian Tavy, just a junior, so dominant on that midfield position.
Connecting on some nice passes.
Yep. Grand Force on that right foot. And Brody Corden tried to cross that one in, but will be out of bounds. A corner kick got deflected on the way out. Danny Burke to take this one for the Panthers at Kamitian Field. Again, senior night, celebrating all the seniors for both sides. Congratulations for a great career in high school.
Yeah, it's great. We got a big turnout tonight.
Yep. The shot off the volley almost went in. Owen Montalto, great save by Sebern Feenstra to add another corner to the tally sheet as substitutions for the Clockers. They're not going to be able to go in because it's a corner, but they're at the half field, so we'll get them in just a second. But another corner opportunity. Danny Burke to take it once again.
That would have been nice.
This one far, looking for Montalto again. That one took a deflection out of bounds.
Big throw by Ethan, hopefully.
The throw in, looking towards that center box position and headed out of bounds for another corner kick. Just under 10 minutes being played in the first half. Exciting so far. Chances for both sides. 0-0 still is the header. Got cleared away. Keyshawn Graham with it. Andre Costa trying to settle it. Had trouble with that one and taken away. Roby able to put that one back in Holliston possession and out of bounds for the Panthers.
Yeah, we got to be careful of Keyshawn. He's really talented. Seems like we've had it in Ashland's side more than our side, so that's nice. It's an intense game.
Yep. Both teams like to play that possession-based game. They don't like to press a lot. They like to build up the possession and then push that back line further and further into their own end. See it a lot with Tavy and Burke as a fight for the ball. Here's Burke with an opportunity. It's hard to get the ball away from his feet in enclosed areas. Goes for the cross. Out of bounds for another corner.
Wow. We haven't had a lot of success on these corners, so hopefully we can get one today.
Looking for Roby. Calling for a tip.
Wow.
Another corner will be given. So you can sense that the pressure being filled with all these set pieces. One of them has to just drop soon. We have to believe. Burke setting up.
Tough on the Clocker defense to keep this up.
Yeah, Burke setting up again. This time into the box, went by everyone. Montalto tries to kick it over his head. Didn't fully get the bicycle kick, but into the hands of Feenstra. Meggs fights for it, puts it down. Tiago Jacob trying to go upfield with the Keyshawn Graham now. Through the legs of Taby. Andre Costa also plays for IFA wearing number 10. A through ball looking for Art. A hard hit. Arthur Souza's down.
That was a great play by Luke to come out.
Yep. And now we have to see what happens here after a bunch of stuff just happened on the field. Referees need to settle it all down.
Yeah, Danny pushed him a little bit too much. Not going to do with that.
This one being fought for in the box. A long shot from Draper is just too high.
Oh, did they get a corner?
Looks that way.
We'll see how Holliston defense can hold up.
Plays short to Bailey Fong. The back post header, just wide. They're looking for Keyshawn Graham on that curler.
Well, looks like he was offsides. He was a little too open. And there was no one there back there with him. It's always chancy and risky,
Yeah. That's one thing the Clockers love to do, are those curler passes toward that back post with the player running in behind. Very dangerous, but hard to keep on sides. Ball settled down by Graham. Costa will cut inside. Ball staying at his feet. Felipe couldn't find someone with that pass. Felipe, one of the captains of this team. Burke hustling and will let that one go out of bounds. Yep, he did. So late in the season, both teams have a good winning record. Seems like both of them will get home playoff games. It'll be interesting to see if they end up crossing paths in the playoffs, if they make it far in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think there are four of the TVL teams in the top 10 with these two, Dedham, and a couple others.
Yeah, Ashland did play them at Ashland earlier this season. They won 1-0. So the Panthers looking to strike back, make it 1-1 on that season record.
Yeah, the Panthers haven't won their last 4 with 2 losses and 2 ties, so this would be a big lift for us.
Shahida out of bounds. Shahida and Woodhouse, just two the solid center backs that we have on this team, just getting balls away from pressure. Costa to Jacob. Meggs tried to find Fong and an opportunity. Montalto now. Burke trying to find Dufault, out of bounds.
It's a tense game with the back and forth. Momentum shifts on a dime.
Ball's taken away from Burke, and a good 1-2 for the Clockers. A good move by Keyshawn Graham. The shot from Graham. It got deflected, and it will go out of bounds for a corner kick.
Yeah, I think that deflected off Ethan. You can just tell it's going to be a low-scoring game. Whoever gets the first one is going to have a big advantage.
opportunity here. Clockers like to crowd that back post.
Look like a substitution.
Substitution, Daniel Turner coming out. Here comes the cross, trying to get ahead on it, McHugh.
Wow, that was close. These errant deflections are so dangerous, you never know.
Yep, it's even hard to tell here in the booth. It looked like McHugh had a chance to get on that, but never ended up touching him.
Well, Holliston's got to win those 50-50 balls.
Costa tried to find that. Clockers regain possession again, looking for Keyshawn Graham. And out of bounds by
Nice job, Brody.
Brody Corden. Yep.
A lot of corners this half. Almost feels like a playoff game.
Yeah, both teams just going back and forth. It's going to be a hard thing to keep up throughout this entire game. We'll see how fatigue plays an effect later in the game as that one's headed out. Montalto
nice
with it. But Keyshawn Graham's able to win it on the ground.
Yeah, I think Ale got that out. That was nice. That defense has been really strong for us this year. I remember in the first game, Ashland had a lot of great shots on net, and Luke made a lot of great saves.
Yeah, Luke McHugh's been just dominant all year, as you said before. Had that really incredible save a couple games ago. I believe it was against Milton, I believe. We had that really good save.
He's had a lot of really good saves. It's hard to keep track. There's so many.
Yeah.
For a first-year player, it's been really nice. Nice surprise.
A throw in for the Clockers. Looking for Costa, settles it down to Fong. Meg's a big touch, but able to hold on to it. Garcia's put the pressure on him.
Good hustle by our senior Jonathan. Oh, nice pass by Danny.
Danny Burke. Just
nice
beautiful holding on to that ball.
Sometimes it looks like he's got that ball on the string. He's so good with it.
It's always incredible to watch when he's in those tight areas and just the fakes that he puts on and then taking it away. It seems just like magic.
Well, I can tell you he's practicing a lot up at Marshall. So he puts a lot of work in to get that good.
Yeah, well, as we said, going to college, Division III, Bates College. So he's going to be continuing his journey after this season. Again, he's a senior. Just wants to continue playing the sport he loves.
Yeah, he's the third Holliston from his family to be captain, play well for the Panthers. His brother Owen plays now in college, and his sister was really good for us as well.
So it must run in the family, though.
Yeah, I think it helps to be the baby and, learn from your older siblings.
Just over 60 minutes left to play in this first half. 0-0, tight game back and forth. Feenstra looking somewhere. Finds ahead of Danny Burke for the other team.
Yeah, Holliston's doing really good and hanging with them, and it's even a better game than I expected. So close. It's like a heavyweight match.
Yeah, well, initially looking into this game, it looked like the Clockers were the favorites. But Holliston putting up a really good fight, just trying to get on the board first and change that momentum throughout the rest of the game. Jack Witten.
Yeah, the Panthers have done really good at home this year. A lot of our losses have been away. I'm not sure we've lost at home yet. Which bodes well for the playoffs. Hopefully we can get a couple home playoff games.
That ball out of bounds. Substitutions. Taby's back in for Jack Witten.
Yeah, Jack's going to be a rising star for us. Just a freshman this year. Strong midfielder.
Burke trying to play it back somewhere. Instead plays it forward, and a bad touch on that left flank.
Looks like Cam over there. He's trying to pass too.
Taby. Away by Costa, and an opportunity to run through. But Corden able to beat Arthur Souza.
I think that's actually Dylan way over there. It's hard to see. It's so far away.
Yeah, very hard to see. As someone so familiar with this Ashland team, as I do go to Ashland, it's really hard to see the numbers in the faces. Helps to have slightly bigger numbers for the Holliston side. Fong fighting with it. Missed that pass looking for Costa. Grand Force trying to fight with it.
Yeah, it was a good tackle.
Turner to Souza. Carvalho. Roby contests and wins it.
Nice
Out
job
of
by
bounds. Clocker's throwing.
He's been really solid for us this year in the midfield. Our junior captain.
Taby with a push-off, nothing called. Burke. Fight on that far side, Roby. Grand Forest tried to run onto that one, but too far. You can see the team starting to tire out after going back and forth. Not as much pressure as we've seen in the past couple minutes as Vento tries to kick that one up the field.
Yeah, you can see the different styles. Ashland likes to bring it out of the back, and whereas Holliston just likes to kick it to midfield and play the long ball.
Substitutions. Grand Force will take a quick break. Quickly won back by the Clockers. Turner with an opportunity. Instead passes to Costa. Little back heel flick from him. away from pressure.
Ollie did a nice job stepping up. He's had a really good senior season. Is that Jonathan over there or Daniel? It's hard to see. Number 11. Jonathan, yeah. Another one of our seniors playing well.
So this is the last regular season home game for Holliston HCAT. We'll see you in the playoffs, though, as this team pretty certain to make playoffs, ranked 6th in MIA. Montalto tries to find Burke in the box, or right outside the box, matter of fact. Montalto trying to stay with it.
He's crafty.
Yeah, Montalto had that really good goal a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he's the one that got the header for us in the last 30 seconds of the Hopkinton game Tuesday, too. He's our number 1 goal scorer with, I think it's 10 goals. 10 goals, 1 assist. He's got a nose for the net.
Yeah.
He led the team last year in goals, too.
This front three for Holliston seems to just kind of go wherever they want on the field. They're not really said to play one position and stick to it. They're allowed to roam across the field, which I like about a soccer team, being able to find that open space on the field and exploit those opportunities.
Oh, nice counterattack by Ashland.
Roby able to get that one away, and Montalto again, he's fast. Finds Taby. Montalto turns. And a good through ball, just not quick enough. Burke able to be swooped up by Sebring Feenstra.
That was a nice look, though. It's nice to see them passing back and forth. That'll lead to good things.
Well, interesting. We've seen through passes for both teams. We have not seen one from Danny Burke. Usually likes to play those long through passes towards the wingers. Haven't seen one yet this game. That's how we get a lot of the opportunities.
Hopefully we'll see some of that in the second half. That'd be great.
Costa takes a long, or rather than a shot, cross towards Noah Ramsey. A bad touch from Arjona.
Oh, nice pass by Danny.
Montalto able to run on, takes the shot one time.
Oh.
Pretty tight angle to squeeze one in from there.
It's a good try.
No one was in the box, couldn't play it back towards someone. All alone, defenders would have closed in on him if he didn't take the shot right away.
That's a nice pass by Danny, though. Find him. Not a through ball, but still give him a chance.
We'll seeing Burke pass the ball. Passing the ball with Burke just opens opportunities no matter what kind of pass it is, whether it's a chip, through ball, direct.
And there's defense. Got us a turnover.
Vento pressured, dribbled out of bounds. Substitution, Montalto coming out. He played very well these past couple minutes, and another senior, Jonathan Garcia's back in. Burke trying to stay with it. And a great play by Keyshawn Graham to get the ball away from him.
Letting him play.
A long shot from Roby, wide of the net.
It's good to see the pressure. They're keeping the pressure up. Oh, turn around, Red. Yeah, Ashland doesn't look as sharp as they did the first game. The first game they had a lot more scoring opportunities, I felt.
Well, an opportunity right here, a through ball. Just couldn't find Souza.
I think sometimes you play up to your opponent. You know, if the other team's really good, you're going to give them your best shot. They don't want to lose again, especially on senior night.
The Panthers doing their very best to hopefully come away with a W at senior night. Clocker's very dangerous team, lost to them earlier this season, but trying to give it everything they got for this Panthers side. Bunch of supporters here at Kamitian Field. Still 0-0, 6 minutes left in the half.
Yeah, you never know. We could meet up in the playoffs, so this could make a big difference on who gets home field for that.
Souza able to stay with it on that left foot, looking for a cross, got deflected. Corner kick to be given.
He's a really good player. TVL All-Star last year as a sophomore. You don't see that very often.
Souza made the varsity team as a freshman. Quickly became one of the star players for this team. Here's the through ball. Grand Force, can he get inside?
It's a good try by Danny. Good try. We can get Andrew one-on-one with their defender. That's a matchup we like.
That time, nothing there, though, as keeper for Clockers able to step up.
Danny, great play using his body.
Burke doesn't like to give up as he's still going after it with Costa. Taby. Corden. Grand Force.
Come on, Andrew.
Fong with the missed clearance. Taby regaining possession, wants to hold it.
They're doing a good job keeping it on the Ashland side of the field. It's a little nerve-wracking when they're on our side. You never want to see that. Less than 5 minutes left and still 0-0. Not many goal-scoring opportunities.
I don't know.
Except for all those corner kicks.
Yeah. Plenty of corner kicks in this game so far.
You just hope it doesn't come down to a penalty. You don't want a game like this to be decided like that.
A couple weeks ago it didn't come down to a penalty. It was a ceiling penalty. It was Burke. It was after the goal. Montalto scored from outside of the box. 2-0 win. That sealed the deal on that one. That one was against Norton just a couple weeks ago.
We got, when we played Westwood, the 1-1 tie, we were up 1-0, and they got a penalty on us in the second half, and that was their only goal, so that was a tough pill to swallow. Now Danny on the free kick. He's got a rocket for a leg.
This one pretty far back. He's around the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I expect he'll chip that in.
Everyone crowded on that high side of your screen. Grand Force runs over it, and Burke will take the shot. Testing.
My goodness, that was close.
Testing Arian. Sorry, that's his brother. His brother graduated last year. Another keeper. Sebron Feenstra tested on that shot.
Oh, just a junior, huh?
Yep.
That'll be interesting. Go ahead.
In his freshman year, he actually didn't play keeper. Played striker, and then later, when his brother graduated, he said, I was going to step up and play that keeper position.
Did his brother play goalie too?
Yep.
Nice. Probably learned some tricks from his brother.
That's why I made the confusion, said Arian instead of Sebron. Apologies to Sebron.
That'll be interesting to see if he stays the second half or if they go with the senior.
Yep, Mikey Flynn decided not to play this past year because he wanted to play football, played wide receiver, said it helped him better his hands
Wow.
back playing keeper. Only second halves, though, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do here in a close game where you maybe not want to change many things that are working well for you.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd change them out. That's glad I don't have to decide that.
Less than 2 minutes left to play, plus added time.
Owen keeps it. Nice job, Owen.
Montalto just everywhere on the pitch so far. Corden just uses his body to get that one away from Graham.
Can't be much time left. Get one shot, be nice. Oh, Danny's got it.
Burke could
so
not
close.
keep it in.
So close.
There was just too much pace with himself where when he stopped the ball, he was just too far to fully run and make sure it didn't get out of bounds.
Is that the half?
Yes, halftime has blown here. 0-0 at Kamitian Field. You're watching Holliston Hub HCAT. We will be back shortly after this quick break. Apologies about that. We thought it was halftime. It was just a timeout with seconds to go left in the half.
Yeah, it was confusing.
We'll see if anything interesting can happen in these last couple seconds. Hugh steps up, takes that one to himself.
Not sure why anyone would call timeout there. But
And there is the halftime whistle again. Starting off with a halftime, 0-0. You're watching Holliston Hub HCAT. I'm Daniel Vetstein here. Beside me, Dan Shahida. We'll be back in the second half right after this short break. We are underway for the second half of play. Boys Varsity Soccer Holliston Panthers senior night at Kamitian Field against the Ashland Clockers. I'm Daniel Vetstein, again beside me, Dan Shahida. Dan, still a 0-0 game. Very tight, compact, a lot of back and forth. Do you expect that to stay the same or tear down a little bit now that they're a little tired?
I think it's even being more cranked up in the second half. Both teams want to get that first goal, set the tone. It's anyone's game right now.
An opportunity to right off the start. Grand Force got deflected out of bounds. And interesting, we were talking about in the first half, when they changed keepers, put Mikey Flynn in, they kept Sebring Feenstra out there, keeping what's working with them.
Nice to get a quick corner.
A lot of corners in the first half. Danny Burke trying to set, or actually not Danny Burke.
That's Ali.
That one, a quick opportunity saved. Close in. Feenstra able to hold on to that one. Costa plays for IFA. I don't know if he's on the same team as Burke. They both play IFA. Tried to find Keyshawn Graham.
Nice job by Ali sticking his leg out there to deflect it.
Opportunity.
Whoa.
He was looking for Noah Ramsey, the back post. Dangerous.
Was Noah the one that scored us versus us in the first game?
I'm not sure. I was not on that game. But Cam Reffel able to hold on to that opportunity. Bad touch there from Burke.
Yeah, he got cornered by a couple players there. It's tough to get out of.
We usually see him get out of that, but probably tired from all those corner kicks he took in the first half.
Well, nice job by Cam keeping that in. All right, we're going to get another throw-in opportunity.
Yep. Lucas Arjona clears that one.
Ethan's trying the gloves this half.
Opportunity.
Oh my goodness. You wonder how that can go by and no one touch it. Just keep up those chances sooner or later.
A lot of pressure being put on this back line for the Clockers and Feenstra. Corner kick after corner kick, throw-in after throw-in. Your son, people who weren't sticking around in that first half might not know, Dan. Your son, Ethan, number 4 on the field. Really powerful throw-ins, almost like a corner kick. You said they might actually like it better than a corner kick, right?
I think it is more effective than a corner kick because he can place it, always in front of the net, whereas the corners sometimes they get wild or kick him too far.
Pressure put on Roby, able to get that one away, though. A good dummy move from Grand Force, but just kicked out of bounds. Hunter Meggs. Steel wall on the defense.
Another Holliston throw-in, hopefully.
Well, if we were keeping track of throw-ins and corner kicks for Holliston, I'd imagine it might be around the 30 or 40 mark. There's been so many.
That's good to see.
Shahida, again, opportunity. Ramsey clears it away. Just being played in the air, the ball was Fong, now taken down by Taby.
Good ball by Dylan.
Danny Burke. Montalto. He'll take the long shot.
He's not afraid to shoot. He's got a good leg.
Just over the net. We said in the first half he had that long shot goal against Norton. Dribbled it around, give and go with Burke. Long shot from out of the box. So he's, again, as you just said, not afraid to take that shot. Grand Force playing that ball up the field. The cross looking towards the back post. Montalto's there. And here's Cam Ruffle. Decided to go on that right foot and taken away. Opportunity for the Clockers. Ramsey kicks it up the field. No one's there. Woodhouse, pressure being put on Tavy. And out of bounds for a Holliston throw-in.
Yeah, the Panthers are playing well tonight. It's good to see them play up to the competition.
Yeah. So it seems you were right when I asked you if things would slow down. Instead, they picked up.
Yeah, it's good to see. Especially on senior night with all the fans, family here. A lot of the kids' last home games before the playoffs.
Throw-in from Arjona. Fight in the air. Reffel is able to win it, but Clockers again with possession.
It's been a really clean game, too. Not too physical or penalties or pushing. Which is nice to see.
Great play by Fong. Burke able to stay with it.
He's fun to watch.
Yep, Danny Burke. Just unbelievable talent.
Oh, countered by the Clockers. Oh, nice job, Ale.
Yeah, that one just got stuffed. Shot was by Tyler Pena. And then the foul, Pena again.
Well, you like to see him keep playing through the whistle. You hate to see him just hope for the whistle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Did you see what the call was? Handball?
Offsides.
Offsides?
That's unfortunate.
Still 0-0 here at Kamitian Field. Again, you're watching Holliston Hub HCAT. If you're just tuning in, 0-0 Clockers away against our home team, the Holliston Panthers. It's senior night again. We are celebrating all the seniors who are playing as Danny Burke has the ball. He's one of them right there. Try to find Montalto, another senior. So celebrating all the seniors, Montalto, Max Lieberman, Danny Burke, Jonathan Garcia, Hugh Fitzgerald, Kellen Dietz, Theo Schmidt, and Matt Kipp. Congratulations to all of you.
This would be a big win for Holliston if they can just get that first goal.
Reffel able to just use his body to win that ball back as he tries to do it again. This time Fong gets the better of him. Bailey Fong staying with it. Looks to cross.
Oh, that was close.
Keyshawn Graham was at the center of that one, but it went by him and out of bounds for a goal kick. McHugh able to walk away.
I think that was the Clockers' best scoring opportunity today.
Yeah, McHugh is very lucky that one did not get touched and put a shot on the net by Keyshawn Graham. That one would have been very difficult to save so close to the net. Draper up the field. And there's a foul called. Woodhouse went right at Carvalho. He seems to be all right. He's up.
Yeah, it's a couple quick fouls. It's getting a little more physical and chippy.
Yep. And the referee's going to talk to Carvalho. It's good to see Tavy helped him up. Good sportsmanship from both of these teams. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of bad blood.
Well, you like to see that. And I think Dylan's one of the ones that plays club with some of the Ashland boys. So
towards that back post, it was Costa. Burke tried to settle it. And out of bounds by Woodhouse.
Good try. Almost. You guys, all's in.
Yeah, and sometimes when you see two teams that don't have bad blood against each other, they're pretty sportsmanlike. Usually the play of the game is kind of soft, but we've seen physical, hard playing tonight as they just run back and forth across each other's sides. That's the thing we want to see.
Yeah, I think it's like playing your brother. You don't want to lose to your brother or sister.
Out of bounds by Cam Ruffle.
It really does feel like a playoff game, but maybe it's that time of the year.
It does. Well, not too many night games. This is only one of them. The last home game of the season, in the regular season, they will get the home game in the playoffs, hopefully. They're the 6th seed in MIA. On the other hand, the Clockers are 10th, even though the Clockers have a better record. Interesting how they work out the power rankings.
Yeah, that strength of schedule and goal differential. It is kind of weird. I'm not sure it matters a whole lot whether you're 6 or 10, really.
Yeah. It just comes to having who is a home field in the playoffs.
That can be huge. That can be huge. Oh, a little miscommunication by the Clockers there. The crowd's pretty quiet. I think everyone's really tense, waiting for that first goal.
Cleared out by Meggs. Great play by Carvalho. Felipe Carvalho staying with it. Opportunity now on that left side. Finds the pass. Carvalho tries to keep it inbounds. He does, but given away. And an opportunity here. Costa wide alone. Costa scores the first goal of the night. Andre Costa.
That was unfortunate miscommunication on the defense.
And you can just see the frustration. Taby down on the ground.
Looked like the defense was trying to keep them off sides and keep their line up, but a little miscommunication.
Just so unfortunate. You can see the look on all the Holliston players' faces. Still 27 minutes to be played in the half, though. And they certainly do not want to lose on senior night, so they're going to give everything they got.
Yeah, they've been playing well, playing strong. Hopefully they'll keep it up and bounce back from that. That was really almost weird in that the Clocker guy got behind him and Luke didn't really have a chance.
So 1-0 goal from Andre Costa. How can the Panthers come back from that? They need the ball first. It's already in Clocker possession once again. Cloud Costa. So number 10 and number 20, both brothers. Andre, number 10. Kyle, number 20. Kyle, only a sophomore.
That was too bad. It looks like we had an advantage, although Brian's down.
Yeah, Taby, after that goal, he was struggling. He was on the ground. Then he helped get stretched out. And stoppage and play, he's stretched out again. So
hopefully it's just a cramp, it looks like.
Athletic director on the field, or trainer. Hopefully this is a quick and easy fix, just some water. We hope the best for Taby. So we'll step away just for a couple moments as hopefully Brian is helped off the field. Hopefully he doesn't need to be helped off the field and can do it out of his own power, but we'll step off quickly. Back now after the short break. Tavy is up, getting helped off the field by his teammates. Very unfortunate loss for the Panthers. Really does everything in the midfield. Hopefully he's okay. And hopefully it doesn't impact their play that much.
Yeah, it looks more serious than we had thought. Looks like more than a cramp. I won't be surprised if he's able to come back tonight.
Stretching out his hamstring, sometimes what happens, it happened to me actually a couple years ago. It feels super tight, feels weird, you go to stretch it out, and then the next play, you go for a long lunge and it either tears or you pull it. Really hope that's not what happened, but Tavy in some serious agony on the field. Or on the sideline. You hate to see that.
Looks like they substituted freshman Jack Witten. Hopefully he can step up.
Witten already played some minutes tonight. Usually plays a couple every game. Incredible how he's only a freshman and gets minutes on this team. And here he is. Costa, the goal scorer, trying to settle that ball down. And away by Jamie Draper.
Looks like I got a goal kick out of it. Just hugged the line. That goal seems to have energized the Clockers. They seem a little more aggressive, and Holliston's a little deflated. Hopefully they can get their mojo back and put some pressure on them.
So another thing to note, it looks like Danny Burke is not on the pitch right now. Josh Steinberg with the shot. That one went wide of the net. Now you can see very far edge of the field. Tavy's walking it off. That's good news. Hopefully it's just a cramp. And then you just have to wonder about Burke not on the field.
Well, I think Danny played the whole first half, so he's probably just a little tired. Keep him strong for the end. I expect he'll be back in a couple minutes.
Usually doesn't substitute out, though, does he?
Yeah, the coach likes to substitute the forwards and the attacking players. The defense, a lot more rare, but the offensive guys do come out. You'll see Danny and Andrew and Owen all come out and take breaks. And you see how hard Danny runs all the time. That's full effort, 100%. No one can do that for 40 minutes.
Grand Force gets by, looking for that pass. Montalto, another opportunity. Witten got deflected. Reffel tried to get on it. Dufault.
Some good chances.
Cleared away by Arjona.
All right, we got a throw, though. Also, those really nice scoring opportunities there.
Pressure being put back on this Clocker defense.
Come on, boys, let's get that one back and tie it up.
Shahaya on the throw. Looking deep towards that box. Headed away. Costa couldn't get the full head on it you wanted. Another opportunity. Dufault trying to run with it. Finally settled down by Andre Costa. And cleared away to his brother.
Oh,
Dufault taken down. And a foul called on Andre Costa. It's another opportunity. Looks like Ale will take this one.
That was a good move by Ben. Just a sophomore, doing really well.
Looking to play that one towards that back post. had success on headers in the past couple games. This one curving, almost a shot. That one looked good from our angle, but an easy save for Feenstra.
Yeah, you like to see that a little more out so the offense can get their head on it.
But he's able to win that one off the goal kick and out of bounds for a goal kick for Panthers. So substitutions, Burke back on after that quick break. One nothing at Kamitian Field. Andre Costa, the goal scorer for the Clockers.
Looking for that equalizer.
A good dummy move by Grandforce.
Come on, Andrew.
He likes it on that right foot. Out of bounds for another throw-in.
Yeah, he missed the last game or two with an injury, so it's really nice to have him back. And just a junior.
Shahida looking deep, the header saved.
A good opportunity, though.
Interesting how he's throwing it towards that near post rather than the inside of the box. Hard to get a head on it towards the goal. Montalto trying to win it. It's taken away, and the Clockers have possession. Steinberg. A nice play from Carvalho out of bounds.
That was a good clear by Ale. Halfway through the second half. A little deja vu being down 1-0 again.
Panthers trying to end their last home game of the regular season with a win. A foul called, or offsides. So last home game of the season. There will be a playoff game, most likely home game, so not the last from us here at Holliston Hub HCAT. Keyshawn Graham with pace. Graham with the shot. Woodhouse was able to deflect it with his back. Another shot. McHugh able to save in the follow-up. Keyshawn Graham 2-0.
Yeah, that was unfortunate rebound that got away from Luke. Nothing he could do. They really pounced on it.
Yeah, hard to hold on to a shot like that. McHugh had it. It's just too far away from him to fully grasp that ball. And the follow-up, great. That's what you want to see from your attackers running in towards that box. Keyshawn Graham.
Smart play. He's a good player, Keyshawn.
Keyshawn, his freshman year, started off on the freshman team, and by the end of the season, made his way up to varsity, and the rest has been history on this varsity team.
Wow. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a TVL All-Star with Arthur
Certainly
again.
Has the skill with it. Noah Ramsey, another one who possibly could with the ball right now. Out of bounds.
Holliston's really got to pick up the pace. Capitalize. Oh, a little confusion on the throw-in.
Grandforce using his body to stay with the ball. All alone. Now finds the through ball to Montalto. Meggs is there to stay with him. And Montalto does a great job of staying with that ball. Martin's lost it. And now on the other side, Woodhouse and Souza chasing after it. Woodhouse just trying to hold the position of the ball, and then he accidentally touched it, so...
I think Dylan got knocked down by Arthur, so I think they're going to get a kick. Or I guess it's a goal kick. It's hard to see in that angle.
Eighteen and a half minutes left to play. 2-0 in Kamitian Field. Clockers up. Keyshawn Graham and Andre Costa, the goal scorers. Panthers really need to step it up, get some shots on net. Really haven't troubled Sebring Feenstra that much other than easy saves like that one.
Yeah, we've had trouble scoring these last few games.
Well, hopefully tonight they can fix that, but if not, game against Norwood, the 29th, that one's at Norwood, the last game of the regular season.
If they can just get one in, that'll give them some momentum and anything can happen.
They want to do that as soon as possible. They don't want to get that one with like 2 minutes left in the game. Want to get it as soon as possible. Burke just trying to hold possession. Ref will try to play it back to him. Deflected. Burke, just a brilliant bit of skill right there. Then Carvalho able to get it for the Clockers. Try to play Souza out of bounds. You can see Panthers just trying to pick up the pace a little bit. Martin settles it down. Carvalho. Good step by Cornelio to win it back for the Panthers.
That was a really good job by Andrew, knocking him off the ball. I'm not sure about that one.
So interesting, senior night. They usually try to play all the seniors. Have you seen all of them play? I feel like there's been a couple that have not played so far.
A couple are injured.
Lieberman injured?
Yeah, Lieberman's injured. I had heard they were going to start most of the seniors, but maybe they weren't able to with their injuries.
Yeah. So Fitzgerald and Kip also must be injured. And Schmidt
was in a little bit, I think.
He was?
I think he started. Yeah, you really hope all the seniors get to play in senior night.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if they didn't.
Tangled up in the play. Grand Force takes a long shot, that one wide. They like to take those long shots, but having difficulty keeping them on target.
Yeah, you'd like to see them a little closer, but at the same time, any port in a storm.
Feenstra calls for his defense to push up the field. Just try not to make a mental error and let a goal back for the Panthers. Grand Force settles it down. Good play by Arjona to force that one to get taken away. Burke tries to step up, does a good job, and Reffel's able to finish that one off. Martins taken away. Fong threads it through. Souza in great slide tackle by Woodhouse. Substitutions.
Yeah, it was a nice tackle by Dylan because Arthur is really dangerous down there. Yeah, they're talking now. I think they're...
Gabriel Rocha subs in. as does Garcia. Burke settles it down. Here's Cornelio. Great move by him. Cornelio, oh, look at that skill. And now Burke's turn. Just too powerful for Garcias.
That's a good idea. Good look. Just didn't quite work out. Ashland's so good at passing to feet. Oh, I thought that was going to be a Holliston ball.
Roby fighting with Graham. Graham wins it. Keyshawn Graham looking to cross that one in. No white player or white shirt in the box. It was taken out by Woodhouse, I believe. Throwing too high. Able to stay with it on that left foot. Good bit of running from Gabriel Rocha. Costa. Putting a lot of pressure on Carvalho.
Oh, nice stop by Dylan.
Finally won by the Panthers. The man's coming. Out of bounds pass from Woodhouse.
Shoot.
Rocha just couldn't get there in time. Substitutions for both teams. Witten in for Martins. And then for the Clockers, it's Andrade in for Carvalho.
It's getting down to 10 minutes. They got to apply the pressure.
Yeah, they definitely do not want to walk away with a loss here at senior night. All the support from the fans. They hope they can just rally themselves up and mount a comeback. But as you said, just over 10 minutes left to do that. They can start right here from this free kick, just in the Clockers' side. Cornelio, this one looking towards the edge of the box and out of bounds after all that. Montalto subs off. Yeah, and there's Theo Schmidt, number 24.
Oh, excellent.
Throw in again for the Panthers. Garcia's fighting with it. Looking towards the box.
Oh.
Good assertiveness from Feenstra. Ball won by Burke. Got taken away from him. Shahida tried to clear it out. It wasn't good enough, and here's the dangerous goal scorer for another opportunity. That one away from pressure. It was
that was close.
Keyshawn Graham.
Deflected off Ethan, just bounced the right way. Could have been.
Keyshawn Graham, sort of like a blur on your screen, so fast, but easily to tell out with those pink cleats. Rocha lost it, but able to get it back after that.
Nice tackle by Jonathan. The seniors working together.
Bad touch from Costa. Throw in for the Panthers again.
Sounds like they're cheering for to get Callan Dietz in, another senior.
And there he is coming up to the half field. Garcia out of bounds. Arjona to throw it in for the Clockers. 7.5 minutes left to play. And here's the substitution.
I think that's senior Hugh Fitzgerald.
That is coming out for Garcia. And then Costa coming out, the younger of the Costas. And in is Conrado.
Oh, we're doing subs and the ball's in play. Surprised the refs let that go.
Feenstra picks it up, trying to waste as much time as possible. Out of bounds for another Panthers throw-in. So many throw-ins tonight for the Panthers. Out of bounds. Another Panthers throw-in. Ale to take this one.
Oh, they gave him a kick.
Oh. See if he can do better than last time. Curl this near that back post. First time went right at Feenstra. This time looks better, but Feenstra again able to jump up and take that one. 6 minutes to play in senior night at Kamitian Field.
Just a little too close to the goalkeeper.
Foul on Souza.
That was a good play by him. He almost got away with it. He's a heck of a player.
Great play by Costa. Able to keep possession of that one.
Dylan and Sousa having lots of battles out there.
Both pretty physical players, as Fong's able to win that one from Burke, and Burke with some discomfort but comes up.
Boy.
Souza looking near that back post.
Nice cross.
The one thing about this Clockers team is they're very unselfish. As substitutions, you can hear the applause from the fans. Witten.
Oh, that's Callan Dietz coming in, senior. Playing up top.
So Dietz in. Witten and others out. Ball almost won by Roby. The Clockers able to hold on to this ball. Playing down that far side of your screen. Out of bounds for a Holliston throw-in. I don't know how many times I've said that tonight.
Oh, they're chanting for Theo now.
And
check going in for Danny.
Yeah, Danny Burke taking a seat. Not the last you'll see of him. Still that game against Norwood.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't want to come out.
Yeah. And then the home game in the playoffs, most likely. The chance back post, Turner.
Oh, beautiful save by Luke.
Or, sorry, that was not Turner. That was Costa. Substitutions again.
Yeah, Holliston just can't seem to get in the back of the net tonight.
Seems like they are throwing in the towel for this game.
Is that Theo over there, I think, maybe?
Less than 5 minutes to play, plus added time. Shahida to throw it in for the Holliston Panthers once again. Looking towards that box. Feenstra with the save again.
Jeez, just got to get foot on it.
And he'll just take as much time as he wants. Punts this one far. Missed touch by Souza.
Nice clear by Dylan.
And a good tackle, but they will call him for that.
That's good effort by our senior Callan Dietz.
Timeout on the field. So teams want to talk it over for the last couple minutes of this game. As it looks right now, Holliston will drop. They will drop to 8-6-3. On the other side, the Clockers looking to gain another win and become 10-4-2. So the rankings probably will change. Right now, Holliston 6th, Ashland 10th. One game left in the season for the Panthers. They're playing Norwood at Norwood. And then playoffs for the other side, the Clockers. They will play this Saturday. They will be their senior night at the high school turf against Blackstone Valley. And then after that, they have one more against Hopkinton. So an opportunity to have a little more rest time for these Panthers before playoffs. That's always greatly appreciated.
That'll be nice. Give Brian some time to heal up, and Danny and the rest of the boys.
We saw Brian walking a little bit over on the sideline after the injury. It seems like hopefully it was just a cramp. It seems okay. From our angle, obviously, we cannot fully tell. Obviously, still in some discomfort. He's not on the field. Souza gets by.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know how he missed that one, huh?
Souza looking for the cross. A great play by him, and Graham not able to find the back of the net there.
That was a beautiful cross by Souza.
Last touched by Holliston. Daniel DeMore Jr. and out of bounds again by Woodhouse. You can see it on the players. They want this game to be over. It's very unfortunate that they come up short on their senior night.
Hey, it's nice to see Matthew Kipps out there, senior. If we can get the ball to him.
Here's a good opportunity. It's going to be hard to dribble through all these defenders, though. Theo Schmidt, who's getting the applause, trying to get into the game, has his opportunity there, but too many Clocker defenders in his way.
Ashland's still applying the pressure. They're not letting up.
Substitutions late in the game.
Looks like Brody coming in.
Rocha coming out. Souza chips it up, trying to find somewhere to go with it. And there it is, full time at Kamitian Field. 2-0 the loss. Clockers win. Goals from first Andre Costa and then Keyshawn Graham. Dan, I know it wasn't the outcome we wanted to see, but what do you think they need to change coming into that next game against Norwood to finish out the regular season?
It's a tough loss for the seniors, especially not scoring. Really got to get the offense going. Luckily, we scored a bunch of goals versus Norwood in the first game, so hopefully that'll give us the confidence that we need going to the playoffs. But hats off to Ashland. They played better than us today, and they deserve the win. Hopefully, maybe we'll get lucky and see them again in the playoffs.
Well, as playoffs are stated, not the last game for us for boys soccer at Holliston Hub HCAT. There will be a playoff game, most likely at home. So if it's home, we'll be back here at Kamitian Field. So, loss on the column sheet for Holliston. They will drop to 8-6-3. Clockers will move up to 10-4-2. And see what they could do. Hopefully, Brian Tavy is all right. Everyone can get rested up for the game against Norwood. So, on behalf of me, Daniel Vetstein, Dan Shahada, thank you for coming on at such late notice.
Thank you for having me.
And then Bruce on the camera, all of you, thank you for watching Holliston Hub HCAT. It's been fun. We will see you in the playoffs.